Good afternoon, people. This is Big Red Truck coming to you live. Figured I'd do a video to give y'all a little update on myself while I haven't been posting everything. By the way, the winner of the $15 gift card, I inboxed you. So congratulations, man. And I hope you enjoy that $15 gift card to Starbucks. I know right now I could use it. But anyhow, without further ado, I'm going to sit there and tell y'all a new update on myself. Alright? I am on my last term with Trans Am's leasing department. Now that does not mean that I am leaving Trans Am Trucking. That also does not mean that I'm ending with leasing, alright? Let me explain myself. Big Red Truck is about to go on or up again. I've got a hit on a really nice truck that I'm about to receive. It is a 2014 Freightliner Cascadia 10-speed. That's actually going into that. I'm going to tell you, that's actually one reason why I'm doing away with the lease program. I'm getting sick and tired of these automatic trucks. I drove through Oklahoma, well, this week, which if everybody watches the radar, y'all realize there was a huge snowstorm in Oklahoma, especially around 2:30 and I think it's 1:34. I think it's where it's on, right over there by Woodward. I went through Woodward in the worst of it, and I was sitting there going down a steep incline, actually steep decline, my bad, and the truck automatically just upshifted. And when it did, my tractor about kicked out from underneath me. I don't like not having that kind of control. Yeah, these trucks have manual override. I was in manual override when it did this. They say, oh, it won't kick out of gear on you. You're good, you're golden. No, you're not. You're not golden. That tractor kicked out of gear on me. That tractor I'm in right now, it kicked out of gear on me. It went up. And when it did, it hit that certain RPM, upshifted, and that tractor, the tractor tires decided to slide backwards. I about lost this load, or I was actually empty, my bad. I about lost this trailer because of that. I'm not a big fan of these automatic trucks. I don't like the control that you are taken away from. Plus, I know a lot of people love these automatic trucks. I hate to say it, guys, I'm not a big fan of these automatic trucks. It takes Now, the comment section's about to blow up on this, and I am terribly sorry, but I think automatics are taking the skill out of truck driving. It takes skill to move at 10 speed, 13 speed, 18 speed. It takes skill to shift, know when to shift, how to save fuel economy, how to properly control a vehicle, especially a manual vehicle, in an accident situation where a car stopped up ahead of you suddenly and stuff like that. It takes a certain amount of control. Now, the ATA and everything will sit there and argue with me and say, hey, automatic transmissions make you focus more on the road. Well, in a sense that is true, but in a sense it's false as well. Let me explain myself on this. And I'm not ranting on automatic transmissions. They're nice and to each their own. Everybody has their own cup of tea. My vehicles at home aren't automatics. My truck is a 4-speed. My Jeep is a 5-speed. My wife drives my 4-speed truck like a badass. So I hate to say it, but you know, everybody can drive a manual. You just gotta learn how to do it. It's something that's learned. It's not taught to you. You can't teach really how to drive a manual in different environments in a classroom. You can't do that. But you can teach anybody under the sun how to put a car in gear, or how to turn a little knob, put the truck in gear. It doesn't take a genius. All right. So here's where I'm going. I'm staying with Trans Am. I'm going to be running under Trans Am's authority as an owner-operator. Now you're asking, well, what's the difference? Well, the difference is I don't have a damn truck payment. I'm driving a 2020 T680 as of right now. And that $695 a week gets old really quick. That 5 cents, I think it's 5 or 6 cents. 5 or 6 cents off the top on a mile gets old really quick. That's extra money that could be in my billfold. So that's one reason why I'm deciding to get my own truck again. Second off, I like being able to do it to a truck what I want to do to a truck. And I'm about to pop it off the mount right here and tell you, I have spent money on this T680. It's got white letter tires. I've got the chrome lug nut covers. I've got the chrome hub covers. Like I said, white letter tires. I put the Walcott, Iowa logo on the side of my truck. Now these Apple logos were already here, and I'm not a big fan of Apple. So I don't know why they're here, but I haven't taken them off because, well, they're already on there. Why take them off? But I like being able to customize my truck. And as everybody knows who's met me on the road, I've got Big Red right here in my window. Trans Am's frowning about this. I've actually had a few people talking to me about why I'm doing this stuff to my truck. And the answer is because I take pride in my equipment. I like my equipment. I like spending money on my equipment. But I don't like the end whenever you sit there and you're paying $695 a week on a truck, and on the end part you don't even own it. You still have a balloon payment that gets brought out of the end. Alright, so that's a big thing for me. I don't like practically pissing my money away, if you know. Now, any of you guys have any comments on the leasing part of Trans Am, I'll be happy to tell you, alright? I'll be happy to tell you anything about the leasing part. And to answer a couple questions, I will answer them in the end, so be sure to stay tuned if y'all for some of the questions that's been asked to me about the leasing part. I'm going to answer them at the end, alright? But I'm going to go get my own truck. Like I said, a 2014 Freightliner Cascadia, raised roof. It's actually white in color, which, you know, I preferred a red or a black truck. I just like red and black. I mean, that's just my colors. You know, I like them. Now, I'm not no gang member or anything, but you know, red looks good with chrome. See, red look good with chrome. Black looks good with chrome. And there's actually two black Freightliner Peterbilt 379s in this parking lot where I'm at right now that look good with chrome. A white truck. Now, I hate to be discriminative about this. It's hard to make a Freightliner Cascadia look good. I hate to say it. So I'm not going to be really focused much on making the truck look pristine, tip-top shape, ready to rock and roll, you know, beautiful. I'm not going to sit there and put chrome on it, like go ballistic on it, because it's hard to make a Freightliner look good. It really is. But it's a start. So that's my goal on the fact, is to run under my own authority and have my own truck. And the best part about it is it may say Trans Am on the side, but it's not going to say it right on the side of the door. You'll be damn skippy. It'll say it probably right here. That's where it's going to say Trans Am at. It's going to say Sharp Trucking up here on the side of the sleeper. It's going to say Sharp Trucking right up there. So, yeah. I like having my name on the side of the truck. So, that's another thing. Alright, now, going to answering the questions part. I've had several people ask me, do I recommend them going to leasing? If you want to lease, do it. I ain't going to sit there and go against anybody for leasing. Hell, I'm doing it right now. But the askment of the question of, do I recommend leasing? Yeah, sure. You're not strictly under fixed dispatch. You're not under forced dispatch, my bad. You're not forced dispatch with Trans Am as a lease driver. You can reject loads. You do not have a load board. So, you know, in an aspect it is sort of forced dispatch, but you can reject whatever load you want to. I've also had another question. Can I get miles as a lease driver? Yes, you can. I average between 25 to 3,500 miles a week, and that's with the right dispatcher. So yes, you can get miles as a lease driver. All right. Let me go ahead and mount my phone back up here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just tired of walking back and forth and pacing. It's not fun to pace. All right. Did I get it? Yeah. All right. Cool. So yeah, you can get miles as a lease driver with Trans Am. Now, is the pay decent? Is $1.04 a mile? Be straightforward with you. They, on that, you get paid, you get $6.95 taken out of your paycheck a week for, well, depending on the truck. It's anywhere between, I think, $6.85 and $6.95, depending on what your truck you get. I'd recommend running an older truck. I'll do a whole video on recommendations for leasing, as me being in part of the leasing part. I'll do a whole recommendation video on leasing. I'm actually going to do that right after this video, so be sure to stay tuned if you watch this one. Also, they'll take 5 cents or 6 cents off the top. Alright, then you got your insurance, your highway use tax and stuff like that. The highway use tax, I think, comes out to about $500 a year, if I'm quoting myself right. So, you know, there's a couple of your expenses. So what I recommend leasing, if you have any doubts, don't do it. If you are fully thought out that you think you can make it as a lease driver, by all means, be a lease driver. But just remember, on Trans Am's leasing side, you got that $49,000 balloon payment at the end. So, and you got to have the truck for 5 years before you can decide to buy the truck out. So just remember that. Alright? So I'm going to end this video with this right here. Be sure to always like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that little bell down here. That way you'll know, that way Big Red, you know, whenever he puts new videos out and everything. I know I've been a little sluggish lately. I'll put some videos out. I've been running my ass off out here, you know, so just to let y'all know that. That's why I've been sitting there slacking on videos. God, what is up with the sun glare? Sun's like right over here. So it's really, you know, the glare is kind of getting annoying. Alright. Be sure to ring that bell, and my goal is to get 2 more subscribers with this video. I have 48 subs as of right now. I want 50. My goal is to have 50. So whoever's watching this video, I know there's a lot more people watching these videos than are subscribing. So be sure to subscribe. You know, let Big Red know that his work's appreciated. I mean, I put honest content out. I wanna get, you know, I wanna reap the rewards of that. Plus, my goal with YouTube is to be able to live stream with y'all. I want to be able to live stream, and with my subscribe count right now, I can't do that. So I want to, you know, live streaming and everything would be beneficial for everybody, the viewers and myself. So that way you can get up live content, and that way I can use my little live camera that I mounted on the front of my truck more. That way y'all can get more driving videos, and I don't have to spend about 4 or 5 hours editing content to be able to keep content out. I can just put live vids out, and that way y'all can get live videos, and then we can actually have conversations and stuff. So be sure to subscribe. But like always, this is Big Red Truck, and I will see you on the flip-flop.